Don't wait for the Pocket 4. The Pocket 3 and Action 5 Pro is all you need. Let's take a look.
All right, so you can tell straight out. One of them is an action camera. The other one is a cinematic camera. The action camera, is the sharper image. The cinematic, is the more cinematic image. So, of course, just look on the right side versus the left side. One side, you have the in-body stabilization, which is digital. We know which one that is. On the other side, you have the in-body stabilization, which is mechanical. And that should be obvious which one that is. For those of you who don't know, the stability that is mechanical is on the Pocket 3. The stability, which is digital, is on the Action 5 Pro. Which leads me to the Osmo Pocket 3 has the 1-inch sensor, and the Action 5 Pro has the 1 1/3 sensor. So the bigger sensor is going to let in more light, and it should be evident, which is the clearer and crispier picture if you're looking at it. So as far as the color grading, I did not color grade at all. The only thing I done was just drop the LUTs for both cameras in my editing software. So now here is my pros and cons for both of them. Starting with the Action 5. The pros for the Action 5. The Action 5 is a rugged camera. The Action 5 also made for action content such as sports, mounting it to your car, motorcycle, anything of that nature. Another pro, the Action 5 is water resistance to a certain level under the sea. I don't know the exact numbers, but you can also shoot with the Action 5 Pro in the rain. Now the cons, you will not get a depth of field from the Action 5 Pro that you're getting from the Pocket 3. And of course you shouldn't, because the Action 5 Pro is made for action content, action shooting. While on the other hand, the Pocket 3 is made for cinematic footage. And the pros and cons for the Pocket 3. The pros, cinematic footage. Great at low lighting. Have an exceptional in-body stabilization, which is mechanical. Now the cons about it, you can't shoot content with it in the rain. It is very fragile. And another I can think of right off the head is it only shoots 3K in portrait mode. Alright, so now we'll move on to the tracking and show the differences in subject tracking from the Pocket 3 versus the Action 5. And we're going to know straight off that the Pocket 3 has a gimbal, built-in gimbal, so it can go 190 degrees. And we know that the Action 5 do not have a gimbal, so it can only go so far before it goes out of frame. So of course this here is the Action 5 Pro action camera. You see I can only go so far to the right and I can go so far to the left, but it is still tracking me. I should be able to go up and down as well. I think I'm going to go down. I have no idea on this part here, but you can see the differences. Now we're going to show the tracking on the Pocket 3. So y'all going to have to forgive me on this part here. I forgot to shoot this clip, and for some reason I forgot to change my white balance and it look a mess. But anyway, you see the gimbal, the tracking differences from the Pocket 3 versus the action camera. The gimbal on the Pocket 3 is another thing that makes it such a superb pocket camera, to be exact. Alright, so this is your Action 5 Pro in slow motion. I think I shot it at 120 frames per second, and it does a superb job. These cameras are great at slow motion. I mean, you can just do all kind of things with that. So this is the Action 5 Pro in slow motion mode. Okay, so this is your Osmo Pocket 3. I took it even an extra step. I shot this at 240 frames per second, but of course this was in 1080p. But just look at that. I mean, you can see the waggle in my shirt, the waggle in my pants. I mean, these cameras are just so good at slow motion. I mean, it's just crazy. It's so many ideas and so many ways you can shoot with these things that it's just out of this world. And that's why I am fine with the Osmo Pocket 3 and the Action 5 Pro. Because if you really look at it, if I upgrade to the Pocket 4, which we can't get in the United States anyway, and even if I upgrade to the Osmo 6 camera, it's a marginal upgrade. And it really don't make sense if you're really looking at it. To be honest, that money can be spent on a lens for my mirrorless camera. And that's just the way I see it. And I'm going to finish on this note right here. The disappointment that I have, even with this Pocket 3, the Pocket 4, the Pocket 4P, and the Insta 360 Lunar Ultra, neither one of them have a tracking radius of 360 degrees. I think that is absurd for the prices, especially the 4, the 4P, and the Insta 360 Lunar is asking. You would think that they would put a 360 degree radius form factor in there some kind of way that it should be able to track you 360 degrees. But hey, that's just me. If I'm paying that much money, it better check all the boxes and have all the bells and whistles. That's just me. Hey, I'll see y'all in the next video. Consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button for me. Like and share. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you got the Pocket 3. If you're going to try to get the Pocket 4 some kind of way you can get it in here. Or you getting the Insta 360 Lunar. Let me know what you got. And I'll see y'all in the next video.